Ciao everyone, so this is my first video blog and I haven't been doing it because I've been so busy with going to New York, going to Rome, and finally getting to my host family, who I love by the way, but I'll get to that later. My parents on Wednesday had to drop me off in New York and they had to leave me at a hotel for 2 nights, and I had to stay there with a bunch of other kids who were going to different countries, and that was really scary, and I didn't cry when they left because I wanted to be strong, but I was really sad that night, and I'm glad I had a good roommate to comfort me. But in New York, we met each other. We did a lot of introducing games. There was 16 of us going to Italy, the same number going to France, and then 4 people going to Austria and 1 girl going to Russia. And we all intertwined and did fun activities, but we also watched videos of people who went and what they did there and if they had fun. And a lot of people love to work with AFS, and so many people that go to AFS come back and volunteer. And we met a lot of those people, from Oregon, from New York. It was awesome. And then that was all on Wednesday. And then on Thursday, what did we do? We did more games. We did bingo and stuff. We also learned how else we can help through AFS, what we can do for other people. And for Italy and France, we all went on Swiss Air together, so we had to leave the hotel by 5 o'clock to get to JFK for 5:30, 5:45, and then our flight was at 9:30. The flight was fun because we were all in the same section and it wasn't full, so we pretty much took up the whole economy class of the plane. And then when we got to Switzerland, we all split up. Well, France and Italy. It was France at 32 and Italy at 34 at the gates, so we could sit next to each other. But then Italy left before France, and that was really sad because we all had to say goodbye to our friends that we made in these 2 days. But then when the Switzerland to Rome flight was only 58 minutes. It was really short. And the view was beautiful because we didn't fly that high, so we could see towns and rivers. That was really cool. But, and then when we were flying and you could see the Alps for 10 minutes. We were just flying over the Alps, and it was beautiful. And everyone was taking so many pictures. And then when we landed, we had people waiting for us, but we couldn't find our luggage. We didn't know where to go, so we had to exit and then go back through security and get our luggage, and we still couldn't find it, so we had to ask for help finally. But that was really confusing and tiring. And then we had to walk a mile to get to our bus with all our luggage. We had to walk a mile, and then the bus ride to our hotel was beautiful. But our hotel was it wasn't a hotel, it was a religious building. I don't know how to describe it. They had people had fundraisers there, and a bunch of religious groups would go there and worship, but we had a separate part of the hotel, and we had 3 people to a room, and it was a small room, not even normal. They were little beds. But we were never in hotel rooms until bed, so it didn't matter. In Rome, everyone who was going throughout Italy met up in the hotel, and we would all talk to each other and do groups, and then we met up with, we all traveled in groups, south, north, east, west, southwest, southeast, and I was in the southwest, and we had a group, and it was people from the Dominican, from Paraguay, and a bunch of different places. Oh, a girl from Switzerland. That was really cool too. So we all got to know each other, and then that day, it was the second day of Rome. The second day of Rome, we went into the city, and we walked around. We saw the Colosseum, the Pantheon, I think it was called. I don't know. They didn't tell us, but we went to a really good pizza place, and then the next day we had to all part ways again, which was even sadder because we've gotten so close with all those people. But at that point, I just wanted to go to my host family. I couldn't wait to see them. So I got on a bus with an amazing kid from Chile, and we rode the whole way to Sala Consolina, which is where I met my host family. And they were there with a Welcome Sadie sign. It was beautiful. And then when I went to my house, we were they were giving me a tour of the house, and we were walking around, and they led me downstairs into their beautiful billiard bar room. It was amazing. And they led me to a room, and there was at least like 30 to 40 people waiting with signs and cake and everything, and it was amazing. It was all my schoolmates, all their friends, just waiting to like welcome me, and I had so much fun. We were up till like 1 a.m. just talking, and they were asking me stuff and like teaching me Italian, and I was teaching them English. And then we went to bed, and then the next morning, it was Monday, so I would have had school, but we had to get my residence permit, which was crazy. It took forever, and we have to go to Salerno to go pick it up, so that's going to be a headache, but we're going shopping that day, so it's okay. And I love my host family so much. They make me feel so at home. I love my dad and my mom and Edith. Edith and I are like sisters already. We laugh at each other's jokes. I taught her how to play the American card game Spit, and she's so good at it. She might beat me one day, and I'm kind of upset about it. But today we're watching a Naples game on TV, and then hopefully we'll be going to a game. That'd be really cool. And I have had the flu these past days, so I've only gone to school 1.5 days. I went to school Tuesday, part of Wednesday, and then Edith and I both got the flu and have had fevers and have been sick for these days. So Stefania's been taking really good care of us, and I can't wait. We're going to a pub tonight with a bunch of friends to hang out, and I'm really excited for that because I'll have like a first Italian pub experience. I don't know what goes on, but I'm excited. And we are also just hanging out today because we're resting up before we go out to the pub. And I don't know what they do on Sundays. Hopefully it's something fun. I haven't found out yet. But I'm really excited to be here, and I do miss home. At night sometimes I get kind of sad because I'm alone. I'm not with anyone. I'm just like in the room by myself. So I get sad, but then I realize that I'm with a great family and I'm fine again. So I will keep updating you. I'll probably do it once a week to tell you how my week goes. And this is on YouTube, but I'll be posting it on Facebook so my Facebook friends can see. And if you know someone that wants to see it, you could email it to them, copy and paste it, do whatever. But I have to go now because we're going to watch a soccer game. Ciao!